Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book on record to play for you. Today's book is Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2 from 1974. Now this record got some soft parts in there and some loud parts also. So let's get started.
This is a Disneyland original little long-playing record, and I am your story reader. I am going to begin now to read the story of Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2. You can read along with me in your book. You will know it is time to turn the page when Tinker Bell rings her little bells like this. Let's begin now. This is Winnie the Pooh, a teddy bear who belongs to a boy named Christopher Robin. Pooh has many friends in the 100-acre wood. One of them is Tigger, who is sitting on his tummy in this picture. Tigger likes to bounce on people. One day he saw Piglet sweeping some leaves into a pile. He gave Piglet a good bounce. All the leaves went flying.
Shucks, that's only a little bounce,
said Tigger.
I'm saving my best one for Rabbit.
Tigger bounded over to Rabbit's house. Old Log-Ears was in his garden, happily picking carrots. Before he could get out of the way, Tigger gave a great big bounce. Carrots flew in all directions. Tigger, just look at my beautiful garden, wailed Rabbit.
Yuck, messy, isn't it?
Said Tigger. Messy? It's ruined. Oh, why don't you ever stop bouncing?
Because bouncing is what Tiggers do best,
said Tigger. Rabbit was so upset about his garden that he called a protest meeting at his house. Only Pooh and Piglet came. Pooh was very sleepy. He had a small piece of fluff in his ear that made it difficult to figure out what Rabbit was saying. The three friends finally decided that perhaps if they took Tigger for a long explore in the woods, he might get lost and lose a little of his bounce. So out they all started the next morning, which turned out to be cold and misty. After a while, Rabbit decided it was time to lose Tigger. He and Pooh and Piglet crawled into a hollow log when Tigger wasn't looking. My splendid idea worked, said Rabbit, for Tigger had bounced off into the mist. Goody, this is lots of fun, said Piglet. Just then they heard a loud halloo and had to scramble back into the log before Tigger saw them. Tigger left, and the three friends decided to go home. But it was very misty, and they kept coming back to the same sandpit. In fact, Pooh suspected it of following them around. Rabbit said he could find the sandpit any time, and left to prove it. While waiting for him, Pooh got hungry. Perhaps his honey pot would lead him home if he followed his tummy. Sure enough, as he walked, the mists cleared, and there was Tigger. It turned out that the only one who was really lost was Rabbit. All alone in the misty woods, he jumped at every sudden noise. Rabbit was so afraid of all the strange shapes around him that when Tigger suddenly bounced into view, he was almost glad to see him, especially when Tigger told him that
Tiggers never get lost,
and showed him the way back home. Some days later, the first snowfall had covered the 100-acre wood. Roo was waiting with his mother, Kanga, for Tigger to come play with him. He was bouncing so much, Kanga could hardly get his scarf on. Tigger promised to take care of the little nipper and to have him home by nap time. Off they went on their bouncing adventure. On the way, they came to a beautiful little frozen lake in front of Rabbit's house. There was Rabbit happily ice skating. Can Tigger's ice skate as fancy as Mr. Rabbit? Asked Roo. Of course, Tigger had to try. He and Roo not only knocked Rabbit down, but crashed through Rabbit's front door and knocked down all his pots and pans. Tigger and Roo went farther into the 100-acre wood, looking for something Tiggers do best, besides ice skating. Roo thought of climbing trees.
Tiggers don't climb trees, they bounce 'em,
said Tigger. So Tigger and Roo bounced way up to the top of a tall tree. In fact, they almost bounced clear out of the book. Roo was swinging on Tigger's tail.
Stop, kid! S-T-O-P!
Gasped Tigger.
You're rocking the forest!
Over on this page, Pooh and Piglet were doing some tracking. Pooh said he wouldn't know what he was tracking till he caught up with it. Just then he heard a big halloo. He hoped it wasn't a fierce jaguar, because they halloo and then they drop on you. But it wasn't a jaguar. It was only Tigger and Roo. Roo could bounce down, but Tigger was stuck in the tree. Of course, as Rabbit remarked, Tigger couldn't bounce anybody while he was up there. Roo jumped onto a corner of Christopher Robin's coat, but Tigger was afraid to jump. Then I, your narrator, decided to help by tipping the book so that he could reach this block of time. Tigger promised that if he got down, he would never bounce anyone again, and this was a very hard promise for Tigger to make. He promised. You all heard him, said Rabbit. Well, Christopher Robin told Tigger when to let go, and down the block of type he slid, all the way to the ground. Believe me, he was mighty glad to be down.
At last, he said. I'm so happy I feel like bouncing.
You promised, said Rabbit.
You mean I can't give even one teensy-weensy bounce?
Tigger finally realized what a blow no bouncing would be. He turned and walked away from his friends. And his friends decided that they had made a mistake. Even Rabbit admitted he liked the old Tigger better. They told their friend he could have his bounce back. A Tigger without a bounce was just no fun at all.
Tigers are wonderful things. Their tops are made out of rubber. Their bottoms are made out of springs. They're bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about tigers is I'm the only one. Oh, the wonderful thing about tigers is tigers are wonderful chaps. They're loaded with women with vigor. They love to leave in your laps. They're jumpy, bumpy, humpy, bumpy, fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about tigers is I'm the only one. Tigers are cuddly fellows. Tigers are awfully sweet. Everyone else is jealous. That's why I repeat and repeat. The wonderful thing about tigers is tigers are wonderful things. Their tops are made out of rubber. Their bottoms are made out of springs. They're bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about tigers is I'm the only one. Oh, I'm the only one.
So that was Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2 for 1974. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. And our next book will be Huckleberry Finn.